What's going on, guys? It's Nando back again with another video, and the AXON 7 from ZTE is what this here today. Guys, this is a beast of a phone. Spectacular phone for $399 with top-end specs to compete with the edges out there, with the notes out there, with the HTCs, the OnePlus 3s, the 2 3s, 1 2s, whatever you want to call them, the flagships out there. This phone can compete with them. Yes, it has some things that others, do better. And it has some things, or I should say, missing some things that others have. But when you're paying more than $400 less for this bad boy, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take its one or two insignificant features to some, significant to others, when you save that much money. So I wanted to give you guys some things I dig and some things I don't dig, and the things I dig outweigh the things I don't dig by a lot. So let me get started with that, guys. First, if you saw my unboxing video, I'm gonna link it above. If you saw my unboxing video, the presentation with AXON was spectacular. The box, the way it was presented, and what came inside of it makes this feel much more premium. It's already a premium feeling phone, but it feels that much more premium. The case I'm using on this phone came with the phone. The screen protector I'm using on the phone is the screen protector that came with the phone. And they even have another one that came with that basic plastic matte one on top, and another one that's in the phone. I didn't have to go out and buy anything else. It came with the phone. Now, in regards to the phone itself, let's start off with some things that I don't like about the phone. Right here at the bottom, you guys are gonna see, there it is, on-screen dedicated buttons. They're always there, can't get out of them. All right, so some software out there, OnePlus 3, HTC, other things like that, you've got on screen and you've got software buttons. These are on screen. Now, it does help keep the screen much more thin and much more, bezel friendly. Here's the reason why I don't like these on screen. When you're using the phone, all right, and you need to go home, see, you sometimes miss it, okay? You literally have to hit right there. And see, sometimes you're still missing. Now, when you want to go back and home, same thing applies, okay? You're there, you want to go home, you have to be on your pinpoint game. That's annoying. I really think it's because there's really only this black little strip bar at the bottom that you have to aim for. And if you're not hitting it, you're gonna get annoyed. And it gets even more annoying at night, because at night, these don't light up. So you're just blind poking. Pop, 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 pop. It sounds petty, but it's true, okay? If it was on screen, if it was software buttons, they'd be lit up and you would see them, and they're not. So check this out. That's what it looks like. See, you can't see anything, and you're just blindlessly aiming, knowing, okay, home button's here or back is there, and the multitasking's there, but if there's no light, you can't see them. So that's one drawback of this phone. Now, the second disliked feature, or the second thing about this phone that I'm not feeling at this particular moment, is low light photography. Now, I don't hate it, and it's nowhere near enough to make me not want to use this phone. But when you're taking pictures in low light, it's going to struggle. It's nowhere near going to compete with the edges and the notes and the iPhones and all those other flagships out there. Motorola's okay, but it's not going to compete with those guys. Now, I don't know if those phones have $450+ worth of camera tech to make it better at low light photography, but what I know is low light photography is not the best on this phone. All right, so low lights, we're going to have issues. Now, those two Dislikes are really the only two big dislikes of this phone, big ones. Smaller dislikes are probably quick charging not being as fast as I'm used to. It does have quick charging capabilities. It does quick charge, but it doesn't quick charge, I don't think it's 3.0 quick charge. It might be 2.0. It doesn't quick charge as fast as my Note would or my 7 Edge would, and etc. But that's a minuscule dislike. Things that I do like about this phone are screen. Fantastic 2K screen. I mean, it's beautiful. It is a beautiful screen. That's just, facts. See these things around the screen? These two guys right here on the side are fantastic speakers. Probably my favorite feature of this phone, and probably something that every reviewer, everybody who has this phone are gonna say, bam. Front facing, powerful, nice bass speakers. See this guy right here on the top left hand? I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm gonna try to zoom in. Top left hand right there. We've got ourselves a little alarm, okay? I've seen in some reviews where people dislike that. What that means and what that does is you have to touch this guy to see your notifications. And I'll tell you something, I actually dig that. I dig the fact that you have to do that. You don't have to worry about nosy eyes. Most people are gonna look at this phone and they're not gonna see notifications. Even if they're crowded and loaded with notifications, they don't need to see all that type of stuff. When you hit that, they're there. When you hit it, they're not. I like that. And you don't have, like I said, you don't have to go into settings and then each individual app, which shows on the home screen how sensitive or not the information is. You don't have to worry about that. That's there. And those who don't like it or say that it's annoying that you have to click it, man, all you're doing is clicking one button. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Click one button. I don't know. I like it. That's something that, I didn't think that I'd like when I saw the reviews, but I like it. Other little things, guys, clicky buttons. Like I said, screen's nice, speakers are fantastic. Camera during regular lighting situation, where you're not in a low light situation, is good. All right, the camera's good. It's not fantastic, but it's good. Haven't had any issues with it during the day. Battery life, I'm a huge proponent of battery life. If the battery life doesn't get me at least 4 hours, I'm not gonna dig the phone. I mean, it just gets annoying to have to constantly charge the phone. I don't care how good the phone is in every other aspect. Battery life's fantastic. You're gonna get between 4.5 to 5.5 hours of battery life all the time. At least 4.5, 5.5, sometimes more. That's a win. Easy. Let's not forget the fact that it has a Snapdragon 820 processor in there with 4 gigabytes of RAM. Let's not forget the fact that you can expand storage on here. Let's not forget the fact that you can add a second SIM card on here. Those are all big W's. Let's get it in. Win. Look, I just went overseas. I went to Portugal. I took both of my phones at the time, my Note 7, before it blew up. I'm just kidding, it didn't blow up, but I was scared it was going to, okay? And my my LG G5. I kept my T-Mobile SIM in one, and I put my Portuguese SIM in another. If I had this phone at the time I went to Portugal, I would just carry both in it. So I didn't have to go to one phone or the other to respond to text messages coming from the States and data I was using in Portugal. It seems insignificant, but when you have it and you need it, it's there, and I wish I had it. So guys, there you have it. Things I like, things I dislike about the AXON 7 from ZTE. The likes completely outweigh the dislikes. This is not a full review. This is just, dropping out what I think is important for people who just want to know real quick what are the highs and lows of the phone. I might do a full review on this phone, but if you guys have any comments, any questions, let me know, please comment, and I'll definitely get back to you as soon as I can. Thumbs up this video if you found it useful or helpful or whatnot, and please subscribe for more videos like this. I'm also going to be doing the same thing with the Honor 8 coming up shortly, letting you guys what I like and dislike about that phone as well. Guys, it was Nando doing a video for you all one more time. I'm out. Peace.